Here's the question I get asked more than any other about retiring in Vietnam. What visa do I use? And here's the honest answer. Vietnam does not have a retirement visa. There is no official category for it, but thousands of Australians are living there, long-term, completely legally. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what options actually work in 2026. From the simple 90-day e-visa, right through to long-stay pathways. So you know exactly what you're dealing with before you make any decisions. Let's start with the most important visa for most Australians, the 90-day e-visa. Since August 2023, Vietnam upgraded its e-visa system significantly. Australian citizens are now fully eligible for the official e-visa system, allowing stays of up to 90 days with multiple entries. That's a big deal. Before 2023, it was 30 days, single entry only. Now you get 3 months and you can come and go as many times as you like within that period. The standard choice for 95% of Australian travellers is the electronic visa, valid for up to 90 days with single or multiple entry options, valid at 33 international checkpoints, including Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, and Da Nang airports. Vietnam travel. The process is entirely online, self-service, and completable in under 30 minutes. You apply at evisa.gov.vn. That's the official Vietnamese Immigration Department portal. The fee is $25 for single entry, $50 for multiple entry. Processing takes 3 to 5 working days normally. One thing worth knowing, as of April 15th, 2026, all foreign travellers must complete an online electronic entry declaration within 72 hours of arrival to obtain a personal QR code. Failure to do so may result in denied boarding, so that's a new step to add to your pre-departure checklist. And a quick note on Phu Quoc. Australian citizens can visit Phu Quoc Island for up to 30 days visa-free, but only if they fly directly from an international country into Phu Quoc International Airport. If you transit through Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, you must have a full visa. Now, 90 days is great for a trial run or extended holiday. But what if you want to stay longer? This is where most Australians get creative, and it's worth being straight with you about how this actually works in practice. The most common approach is what's called a visa run. Most long-term retirees either cycle 90-day e-visas with regular border runs or secure long-term status through a Vietnamese spouse or family connection. A border run means leaving Vietnam briefly. Most people fly to Bangkok, Phnom Penh, or Singapore, then re-entering on a fresh 90-day e-visa. You can apply for the new e-visa before you leave, so the whole thing can be done in a weekend. However, there's something important to understand here. Extension of e-visas is currently not permitted. If you want to stay longer, you must exit and reapply for a new visa. And this act should not be repeated too many times, as your entry may be suspected and refused. Vietnamese immigration does track patterns. If you're doing visa run after visa run, with no other ties to the country, you may eventually face questions at the border. So visa runs work, and many expats have done them for years. But if you're planning to make Vietnam your permanent home, you'll want a more stable long-term solution. Let's talk about the realistic long-stay options for Australian retirees in 2026. There are 4 main pathways, and I'll be straight with you about which ones are practical. Option 1. Business visa, DN visa. The business visa grants 90 days to 12 months, with multiple entries, though technically, it requires a sponsoring Vietnamese company. Many retirees use a visa agent to arrange sponsorship for a fee of $150 to $400. This has been a common workaround for years. You're not actually running a business, you're paying a local company to sponsor your visa. It's in a legal grey area, but it's widely used and generally tolerated. That said, visa policy can tighten, so it's not something to rely on as a permanent solution. Option 2. Investor Visa, DT Visa. This is the most stable, long-term option for retirees with capital. For retirees with capital, the Vietnam Investor Visa, DT category, is currently the most stable long-term option and in practice functions as a substitute for a Vietnam retirement visa. There are 4 tiers, DT1 to DT4, and your tier depends on how much capital you commit. The tier sets 2 things: how long your visa lasts and which residence card you can hold afterward. The practical decision point most immigration advisors point to is 3 billion Vietnamese dong, roughly 185,000 Australian dollars. Below that threshold, your DT4 on a 12-month visa with no residence card. At or above it, your DT3 on a 3-year visa with a residence card. For most Australian retirees, this means setting up a small company in Vietnam, a consultancy, a small hospitality business, or an investment holding structure. You're not necessarily running a day-to-day business. You're making a legitimate capital investment that qualifies you for long-term residency. Option 3. Family-based visa, TT visa. If you have a Vietnamese spouse or Vietnamese family members, the TT visa allows stays of up to 5 years and is notably easier to obtain compared to work permits or investor visas, because you don't need employment sponsorship or significant capital investment. If this applies to you, it's the simplest long-term pathway. Option 4. What's Coming Vietnam is finalizing long-stay visa reforms, including a proposed 5-year waiver for investors and a golden visa valid up to 10 years for high-value residents. These aren't law yet, but they signal a clear policy direction. Vietnam wants long-stay foreign residents, and the regulatory environment is moving that way. Worth watching. Okay, so let's make this practical. Here's what most Australian retirees actually do in order. Step 1. Apply for your 90-day multiple entry e-visa at evisa.gov.vn at least 2 weeks before departure. Cost $50. Don't use third-party sites. Go directly to the official portal to avoid inflated fees. Step 2. When you arrive, complete the electronic entry declaration QR code within 72 hours before boarding. This is new from April 2026, so don't miss it. Step 3. Use your first 90 days as a proper trial run. Live like a local, not a tourist. Figure out which city suits you. Danang, Ho Chi Minh City, Hoi An, Hanoi. Rent an apartment through local platforms rather than tourist-priced English listings. This is also when you decide how long you want to stay. Step 4. If you want to stay longer, talk to a reputable Vietnam immigration lawyer before committing to any visa strategy. The rules change, enforcement varies by city, and a professional can save you a significant amount of headache and money. Do not rely on advice from Facebook groups for immigration decisions of this magnitude. One more practical note. Overstaying a Vietnam e-visa, even by 1 day, is a serious violation of immigration law. Fines range from 500,000 Vietnamese dong to several million Vietnamese dong, and repeated violations can result in being blacklisted from re-entering Vietnam. Track your visa dates carefully. Set a phone reminder a week before expiry. One practical thing a lot of Australians don't think about until they arrive. Internet access in Vietnam is fast and widely available, but some websites and services are blocked or restricted. If you're managing Australian banking, accessing your super funds online portal, or using streaming services from home, a VPN is essentially essential. I've put a link to NordVPN in the description. It works reliably across Vietnam, and it's what most long-term expats use. So, The visa situation in Vietnam is more nuanced than most people expect. There's no retirement visa, but the 90-day e-visa is genuinely excellent for Australians testing the waters. If you want to stay long-term, the investor visa route is the most stable option if you have the capital. And the policy direction suggests it's going to get easier, not harder, over the next few years. Next video, we're getting into the numbers. Specifically, what a $400,000 super balance actually buys you month by month in Danang versus Ho Chi Minh City, broken down by category. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and drop a comment below. Are you thinking Danang, Saigon, or somewhere else entirely? I'd genuinely like to know.